How are you?
Very good. Very happy.
This is not happy to be here.
It's live, sir. It's YouTube live.
Namaste, Sat Sri Akal, Pranam, Adab, Vanakkam, Radhe Radhe, Tashi Bete, Kurum Jari, Assalam and Samasri. Ladies and gentlemen, we all have gathered here today on 18 December 2022. I welcome you all to this event at Ibis Hotel, Bangkok, Thailand. This is Shilpa Singh, Associate Professor and Radiological Safety Officer from Maharishi Markandeshwar Deemed to be University, also a board member of ISRT and a regional coordinator of ICRT will be your host for today. So, we all have gathered here to witness a wonderful and small event with a wonderful concept of GARTIO. GARTIO is a new venture of ISRT. India is among the largest countries with unique features like democracy and freedom. Indian professionals are the real ambassadors of India abroad. Like IT professionals, engineers and CEOs of MNCs, we can prove that Indian radiographers are also well in profession, and ISRT, after a successful pan-India coverage footage for over past 15 years, would have a best foot forward to make an umbrella organization for all the Indian origin radiographers working abroad across the globe. So this is the first on-site event of GARTIO, and we are so blessed to have Dr. Nagapong, President of ISRT, and other eminent speakers with us. Let me take the honor to invite our chief guest, Dr. Nagapong Pandapan, to the dais. Dr. Nagapong Pandapan, PhD, is an assistant professor at Department of Radiological Technology and Mahidol University, Bangkok, Thailand. He is also adjunct senior lecturer in medical imaging and radiation sciences at Monash University, Australia. After he completed bachelor's in radiological imaging from Mahidol University, he finished his PhD from medical physics from University of Texas, San Antonio. He is also elected as president of ISRT recently and is also involved with other organizations like IAEA. Today, we also have the CEO of ISRT, Mr. Dimitris Katsiparakis, as a special guest, and it is my pleasure to invite Mr. Dimitris to the dais. I'm also extremely happy to invite our yet another special guest, Mr. Christopher Steelman, the chairman of World Radiography Education Trust Foundation, to the dais. Next, I would invite Professor Paneer Selvam, exam controller of ICRT, to the dais to chair the meeting. I also invite Mr. A. Selvakumar, President ICRT, to the dais. Last but not the least, I invite Mr. Suresh Malaya, General Secretary and CEO of ICRT, the man behind many innovative ideas and ventures in Indian radiology, including the GARTIO. So first, we will start with a silent prayer for 1 minute.
Can you sit there, sir?
Yeah.
You can sit there.
Thank you. So, with Indian tradition, we are now going to start our felicitation in Indian tradition, and I would request Ms. Nahila, Ms. Danaja, and Ms. Ajmi to felicitate our guests on dais with a Kashmiri shawl. Ms. Nahila also is from Kashmir, and she is here to felicitate Dr. Nagapong. Thank you, sir. Now, I would request her to felicitate our CEO, Mr. Demetrius. Thank you, sir. I would now request her to felicitate Mr. Christopher Steelman, the chairman of WRTETP. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Now, I would request Professor Paneer Selvam, sir, to please come. Ms. Nahida, to present a shawl to Professor Paneer Selvam. Thank you, sir. Now, I would request her to felicitate our President ISRD, Mr. A. Silvi Kumar. And then I would request her to felicitate Mr. Suresh Malaya, General Secretary and CEO, its party. Thank you so much, everyone. Please be seated. Now we shall proceed for the photo session.
Standing.
Standing.
Yeah.
Thank you. May I now invite Mr. Suresh Malaya, General Secretary, ISRT, to give an introductory remark and a formal welcome to all our guests and dais.
Sir, you can give it late. She will fold it.
Maybe I'll give it.
Thank you. It will be warm.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ms. Shilpa. Respected Chief Guest, Dr. Napapan, respected CEO, respected Dimitri sir, respected Chair of WRTEF Steelman sir, Paneer sir, and my dear friend and colleague Selva Kumar, other dignitaries on the days and off the days, my dear friends and Indian Ocean radiographers assembled here. I'm so happy to hear in the August days of GARTIO, and this is truly an auspicious occasion for us. This is not only by the overwhelming response from across the globe, but also by the august and gracious presence of the dignitaries like Napo sir, Dimitri sir, and Steelman sir, and all others. I'm so happy and excited to see all of you. India is the biggest democracy in the world. The biggest democracy and the second largest population is one of the biggest producers of the skilled manpower in the world. Our CEO Dimitri sir told me a truth that one day India will lead the world. What he is telling, how he is telling, not because of politics, not because of the bureaucrats in India. That is because the professionals from India migrated to the world, and by the brain, he was telling by the brain of professionals across the globe. So they are the real ambassadors, IT professionals, management professionals, and radiology also the Indian professionals will lead, I hope so. The concept of GARTIO was conceived once in a conference we had at the Confederation of Indian Industries, where ISRT was a member in that, and we have got a complimentary star in the Prakriti Maidan conference, and we met the GAPIO, Global Association of Physicians of Indian Origin. That is an organization merged by BAPIO and APIO. APIO is American Association of Physicians of Indian Origin, and BAPIO is the British Association of Physicians of Indian Origin, and they merged together and a global organization is formed. And they've told us why your radiology professionals across the globe, the Indian radiology professionals are working across the globe. You can also think about that. That was in 2019, and we have made a lot of in the website. You can see the history. Due to the shortage of time, I am not taking much time. Then, lot of strategic planning, lot of meticulous efforts, meticulous planning, and painstaking efforts were there, and we have made a declaration on for 15 August 2021, not 22, 2021, in a celebration of our Indian independence, 75th celebration of Indian independence. So within a year, we have made a good network through social media, and 14th August, midnight of 14th August, where we celebrated 75th anniversary of Indian independence, we have conducted an international Zoom meeting of all Indian radiographers, and I'm very excited. Around 1,000 people were registered for that, but we were sorry, only 300 people we could attend, we could include due to some technical issues. And we have made a 500 plus WhatsApp group, and we are getting an overwhelming response from across globe, not only from Southeast India, Southeast Asia, Middle East Asia, African countries, US, Canada, but then European countries like Ireland, UK. And we are excited, and it was amazing experience for us. How many Indian professionals are there? Once I invited Dr. Madan Mohan Rahani. I think Dimitar sir told me he's one of Web's best friend. And I invited Mr. Manya, Steelman sir told, he is very close to me. Then we are excited. So I'm not taking much time. Today we have our chief guest, Dr. Napo Pang. I think this is the first official function, first function after his presidency. So, sir, we are so blessed to start. Our association with Dr. Napo sir started in 2010-11 when he was a regional director. We are blessed to receive him in the government secretariat in the labor, in the minister, the office of the Minister of Labor. I still remember one policeman was wearing a gun, and he was a little bit afraid. But that policeman, what he did, he gave a big salute to sir. So he was the regional director at that time, and we were blessed to have him as in the capacity of regional vice president of Asia and Australia, and we are the only society in world receiving him as the president of ISRRT. Sir, with the bunches of flowers from my bottom of my heart, and with all the permission of the guests, and for all Indian origin radiographers across the globe, I welcome you to the dais. Please give some word of wisdom to us.
Okay.
No. Then we have CEO, our Dimitar sir. He is also a man climbing the step ladders from the ISRRT, and he is the voice on behalf of ISRRT and on behalf of radiographers and radiotechnologists of global radiographers. He is representing us in WHO, in UN, in IAEA, in ICRP, in RSNA, lot of governmental and non-government organizations, and he is a strong person to advocate for us. I invite him to the dais, and I offer a warm welcome to you, sir. There is another wonderful personality. He is a strong man, but by nature, by character, by heart, he is a soft one, a soft-spoken person, a kind-hearted person. I met him. I was so happy to meet him in Cochin, my motherland. He was the chief guest. Then everybody wondered how Suresh came to know him. There was two guests. Our member of parliament was the chief guest, and I was the guest of honor. And member of parliament told me, it's not to me, Mr. Suresh, you please handle this event. You honor everybody. I was so blessed to honor with I think a traditional shawl, the traditional shawl of Kerala or Karnataka, South Indian shawl. So I'm also very happy to invite you to the dais. He is the person who dedicated his life for educating the educating the people with the radiography. He is the chair of World Radiography Education Trust Foundation, which is having the ambassadors and trustees across the globe. He is traveling across the globe and his full life is dedicated to this profession. I am very happy to see you, sir. I am giving a warm welcome.
Thank you.
Professor Paneerselvan, there is no need of an introduction. If I am telling anything about him, it may be polishing or flattering him. But I remember in 2009 or 10, we met in Calicut when I was working under the Atomic Energy Regulatory Board when the State Director of Radiation Safety. I invited him as a faculty member. In every CME, I will not get any time to hear any talks, but I astonished to have when he started his CME, his lecture, even a single fraction of a second, I couldn't make any out of this listen to my heart. Because every word he has given to us was a word of wisdom, and the way of teaching, we have to learn how he is coming down to the earth and how he is now coming down to teach others. He's a man, he's a teacher for not only for radiographers, physicists, radiologists, and radiation oncologists in India, and he's a teacher for FRCR exams. All Indian radiologists are trained by him. Many of I do that many more than 60 I invite you, sir. I welcome you to the dais. Last but not least, my dear colleague, radiation therapy manager of reputed Indraprastha Apollo Hospital, Mr. A. Selvakumar. I met him 10 years ago to invite to our organization. I don't want to tell him any words because he is very, not today, he's very good academician, very good administrator, and he's a person with courtesy and humble and simple nature. I invite you, sir. I invite all the seniors, I'm not telling that especially Daniel sir, Mohan sir, Ando sir, and one and all here, their spouse also. And a little kid is there, he's playing in this Shilpa. And altogether we have almost 40 delegates. This is the first time Indian delegation, this much of Indian delegation attending a conference of ISRV. This is a courtesy to you, sir. Okay. By this, I am not taking much time. Let me conclude. I invite one and all the gathering to the program. I welcome you all. Thank you. Over to Shiva.
Thank you, sir. Now may I invite Professor Paneerselvan for his presidential address.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, of the dais, my dear faculties and ISRT members, very good morning to all of you. It's indeed a great honor and pleasure to be here in front of all of you for this wonderful launching of a GARTIO website. It's actually a really honor for sir, for the presence of all three of you. Actually, it's a matter of pride for all of us that from India. First, I would like to say about that, then I'll come to the GARTIO. It's a matter of pride to all of us that Mr. Suresh Malaya has been assigned a new portfolio of regional coordinator for Asia and Australia. So it's a very good indeed, and it's a great honor for our country. And I would like to say a few words about Mr. Suresh Malaya. It's very important that all of you, particularly you three, I would like to listen. Basically, as far as I know, he is a dynamic leader. So all of us also knows that. But the great important, different, what you call as the features or ability, what he has is, as a leader, two important message I would like to say. You would have heard about a terminology called as a visionary personality. So that visionary personality is apt to fit for him actually. So the way he thinks and way he thinks 10 years ahead. So it has shown. Similarly, whatever he said 2009 when we met each other, At that time itself, he was telling so many things to me and sharing with me. So that has come true today. So we have not really thought of or imagined that we'll be in Bangkok and talking about something about GARTIO or in participating so many participants in the international scenario for the World Congress. And second thing, what I like personally and what is a special feature and ability he has is a terminology called as trendsetter. What do you mean by trendsetter? You know that anything you want to do first. So doing is different and doing first is different. So always he thinks that we have to do first. As an organization, we have to do first and we should have a trendsetter. Like this, he has done a lot of things. Move from a small state, move to the regional wise, then it is moved to the whole country. Now, with the guidance of you, sir, it has come to international level now. So it is a great. So this true message, I think all the ISRT people will accept that he's a good visionary and good trendsetter also. So this is one thing I would like to share about him. Coming to the GARTIO, as he was mentioning last year in August 15th, it was initiated by him. That is also a brainchild of Suresh actually. So it has started. 1 year, of course, due to COVID, we couldn't really materialize that. And to be very frank, a couple of months before, we had a formal inauguration, all this thing has been done. And we also had a scientific program also recently based on GARTIO. You know that now nearly 500 people throughout the world have been joined this association as such. So overall, Indian origin settled various part of Canada or US or a lot of people are in Europe, and even from our in our country, a lot of people have been settled in United Kingdom and the surrounding European countries. Now they are all become the member of this. It's going to be a big group as such. Now we have come to a stage of launching the website for that. It's a great contribution by Mr. Suresh. And I also like to say that on behalf of all of us and all the people who are all in India, on behalf of all of them, I assure you that GARTIO will travel a long way and it means in a correct and a fruitful pathway actually. So that's going to be our aim finally. And I also assure you to our dear President Dr. Napagong Kongnapong. Of course, I also know him right from 2011 or 12, I think, if I'm correct. I met him first in Kanyakumari conference. That time, a very simple personality. I was talking to Berry sir. Berry sir was a person who has invited him actually. So he was very simple in those days itself, and even now also is very simple personality. Okay. Thank you very much, sir. And on behalf of all of us, dear President, we would like to assure you and tell you that Mr. Suresh Malayat, since he has given a new assignment of regional coordinator, on behalf of all of us, we will definitely tell it's going to be a very big contribution from him. Not only for the nation, so far we have seen him contributing in the nation level. We assure you with all our support and all the technologies in India, we'll give a very good support for him, and it is going to be transferred from national to international contribution to our life. I wish Suresh the very best for your new venture and the contribution, whatever you are going to make in near future. It is going to be fabulous and it is going to be a very good contribution to the whole society throughout the world actually. And very nice to meet the CEO actually. I have heard about through Suresh only, sir, the way I have seen the 2 days program, the way it is going so smoothly, the way you are conducting the program. I think all our administrators, of course, President also, without President. We are all very down to earth people and we have learned a lot of things. As a lot of administrators are sitting here, we have learned a lot of things from your 2 days to 3 days program as such. Thank you very much, sir. And finally, I would like to conclude that this program is going to be a smooth one and it is going to be a fruitful one, and all of us should join together with our regional coordinator and make the train moves forward and forward and forward. Okay. Thank you very much.
And finally, the most awaited moment has arrived. Yes, the GARTIO website launching event. So now we would request our chief guest to click on the mouse and launch the GARTIO website.
Okay, take a photo. Yeah. Take it. You come. Take it. Everyone is only.
Steelman sir. Steelman sir.
Sima sir, you also come.
स्क्रीन के साथ लीजिए साइड से
Okay.
Okay.
Just count for me.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah.
You have to display. No, you have to click on something. Display. You have to go setting and display. You have to do setting and display so that it goes to that screen.
We are technologists. It's not normal life.
Okay.
So can we count
Yes, come.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Congratulations.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Can we have a photo session?
Yes, please. Background. Please. Here.
fully screen
Slideshow. Down. Ah, slideshow.
Yes.
Right click. From bottom. You close the bottom. Right, double click. Go to back. Now slide. Okay. Okay, leave it. No problem. Come, we can have it.
I think I know how to do it.
The top, sir.
the slide is there
On the top. Yes.
No, it doesn't work.
no level one
It's not of the resolution.
No problem. Yes.
so many files open that's what
Yeah, we can have the photo. We can have photo.
By the time we can
Yeah, ऐसा करो.
हाँ ये है ना इसमें पॉज करके रखो इसमें
by the time we can have photo.
Yeah, please can have the photo. Have the photo, sir. Please come. Yeah. Please come. See you. Sir. No, it's also
Okay, now.
Yeah, good prayer.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Now only we switch over to technology, real technologies. Manipulating. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Please be seated. May I now request our chief guest, Dr. Napapang, to enlighten us with his kind words and opening remarks.
Okay. Can I stand here? Okay. Well, it's my great honor to be here. I get to know you since 2011. That's just yesterday, I think, because everyone looks the same.
Yes.
So, well, I still remember your kindness when I first went to India. It was my first trip to Kanyakumari, and I get to know all of you there. And the next trip was earlier this year. It was my very first flight after my country opened from the COVID. So it was exciting because I know that even when I come back, I need to do quarantine. I was locked at the hotel sometimes. It's okay. I just need to get out from. Not that I don't like my country, but I need to go out because normally once a month I would go somewhere before COVID, but it started to happen again, and I'm very happy to be here. And the Global Association of Radiological Technologists of Indian origin, the GARTIO, that what you call, will be another important organization because we all know that India is a very big country in terms of population. I think you will surpass China soon because China they only have one kid. My cousin there, he has 2 kids because it's just a new regulation. And then he has 2 girls, and then my uncle not happy. He needs to have another boy. Then he has to pay for the government to have a 3rd child. So I think democracy is another story. Well, the president and all the distinguished guests, Prof. Padir, and then Suraj, and then who else? I think. Yes. Well, I just don't know what to say, but I'm very happy and to see the progress of our profession, especially from the big country. And I know that you will be the great support to us from you and also from all the societies in India. And as I said before, you can be the leader in your region, and then not only your region, you can step up to be the leader in the world because you have a very high standard education and training in your country, and it can be a good example for your neighboring country to look up to. And I believe that this platform, with your expertise from all around the world, you have different setting of people working in different local contexts. But at the end, you are all Indian origin. So I salute you, and I wish for the success of this GARTIO organization. And I hope that we will have a strong collaboration together with the ISRT. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
With permission of Chair, actually I forgot to tell in my welcome speech what we are planning to associate with ISRT, how we can plan, collaborate with ISRT. Lot of Indian origin radiographers are working in it, but they don't know the associate member of ISRT. I think it is the best platform. GARTIO can include the Indian origin radiographers as the associate member of ISRRT, and it will be mutually benefited. I think affiliation in an international organization will be beneficial for the Indian radiographers working across the globe, and ISRRT also can coordinate them, and you can invite them for the lot of contributions for academic and as well as participation, everything. I am very sorry to I have planned to tell because it was an informal letter. That's why I couldn't tell it at that time a welcome speech. Sorry, Chair. I want to continue. Sorry, you want to continue.
Thank you. And now it gives me immense pleasure to invite the CEO of ISRRT, Mr. Dimitris, to address the audience.
Dear President, Dear President of the ISRRT, dear President of the Indian Society of Radiologic Technologists, dear Chair of the session, our newly elected Regional Coordinator for Asians for Malaysia, Suresh. I don't know the other hierarchy, so honorable colleagues and friends, thank you for inviting me here today for the launch of this very important communication channel of your society with your colleagues, our colleagues around the world. It's a very unique initiative, you did that. And we, ISRT, we are encouraging to building bridges and open channels of communication. And this is something you have achieved today. You are a nation, an historic Asian nation. You are also from a historic nation. I'm also from Greece. So we can understand each other. We can understand how back our roots of the culture going. And you have something what I've learned from the books, that you have something unique between you. You are united by a language which is not yours original, it's the English language. You can understand each other easily by the English language, which is an advantage for the ISRT, President. It's an advantage because the official language of the ISRT is the English language, and you can collaborate with us much better. We can collaborate with you. Yes, speaking about the associate membership, it's an option, it's an opportunity, and I invite you all to go to our website to see the option of the associate membership and then join it via PayPal, and you will automatically receive your certification. And you know what? If you become an associate member, your money directly will help countries in needs, our colleagues in needs, to give them money, not directly, but to build workshops. I don't want to mention countries. They are available in our website, or we are very transparent to see where our fees, but there are people out there, our colleagues, who they serve patients and they have needs for further education. And we all together, through the ISRT, can provide them better educational opportunities. I don't want to overuse the microphone, and I have to congratulate you for this great bridge you built, for the wonderful channels of communication we created, and we are hoping to have further collaboration with one of the biggest countries in the world and one of the realest democracies, no matter what they say drawbacks. Every democracy, as we say in Greece, democracy is the worst political system, but it's an open, transparent, and we don't have anything else to substitute that. So that's it. Congratulations again. Congratulations again.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Mr. Seelman, we would all love to hear from you, so I would request you to share your thoughts with us.
Yes, can everyone hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, now I can hear. Thank you so much. It's just an incredible privilege to be among you. It's an honor. Look who I get to be up here with. these gentlemen, the leaders of the world. But I have to tell you a couple of things. I travel around the world, but in the United States, there's no denying the impact that the Indians have had on healthcare abroad. And I can confidently say that where there is an Indian, patient care has been elevated. So,
Thank you, sir.
yes. And there are no nicer people than the Indian people. I was in Kerala last week or the week before, and my students told me, when you go to India, no one will treat you better. And I said, that's what all the countries say. But now I know. So let me tell you a quick story. You mentioned our friend Subramania. I was working in Jamaica. No aspirations at all to be involved internationally. And so there I was, an American with an Indian, Subramanian Betagari. He invited me to speak. It was my first international speech in Jamaica. So this man, an Indian, opened the door to the world for me. And I've not slowed down since. I'll also tell you another thing. Ravi Colby is the director, the Dean of Academic Affairs, and the provost at my university. Another Indian making an impact around the world and enabling me and our School of Radiography at Weber State University to be able to attend these meetings and to make an impact in the world. Another Indian who's doing some amazing things abroad. And last but not least, I have two students who are studying cath lab technology who have moved from India to the United States, to Utah, to attend the program, and they're the two smartest ones in the program. So they're a joy to work with. So I have a unique connection to the Indian people, and I'm honored to know you. This is a wonderful initiative. You know, we have, at the WRTF, it is our goal to reach out, to be more inclusive, to bring people in. And so over the past couple of years, we've made every effort to do that. And nothing makes me happier than to see other organizations doing that. India is leading the way. You are setting an example, and other countries will look to you for what you're accomplishing here. This will be replicated in other countries who have healthcare providers abroad. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. We are honored to have you here.
Sir, with permission of chair.
Actually, what he has there is we have two programs muted by government. That is one, Heal in India, and second is Heal by India. Heal India is for medical tourism. The African countries, Asian countries, even the European countries, citizens are coming to India for treatment, including the Apollo hospitals or a lot of hospitals. Heal by India is by the treated and diagnosis or treatment by the professionals from India. That's why he told if a professional, whether it is a doctor, nurse or allied health professional, the patient care is elevated. Thank you for your good words on India. Thank you, sir.
And finally, we shall now proceed to present a token of appreciation to all our special guests. I will invite Mr. Mohanlal Bhagwat, Secretary ISRD and National Coordinator, to present a memento to our Chief Guest, Dr. Napapong.
Please come.
Can I have a huge round of applause, please? Thank you, sir. Now, I request Commander J. Daniel, Secretary, Public Relationship, ISRD, to present a memento to our special guest, Mr. Demetrius. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Then I would request our Finance Secretary, ISRD, Mr. Joseph to present a memento to Mr. Christopher Steelman. Thank you, sir. May I now request Mr. Rajiv Krishnan, National Program Coordinator, ISRD, to present a memento to Professor Paneer Selvam.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And here we have one more special gift for Dr. Napapong Parmapan to honor him for being elected recently as the president at SRRT. Yesterday we didn't get the opportunity because he was busy. And now I would call upon Mr. A. Selvakumar, Mr. Suresh Malayat and Professor Paneer Selvam to present a gift to Dr. Napapong.
It is a special gift, sir has kept it especially somewhere.
Yeah, I've hidden it somewhere.
No, it is kind of rare gift, we have to keep it somewhere.
Yeah, it is a special gift.
It's a rare gift, we have to keep
We have to
it
keep it in
somewhere.
some special zone.
You can explain the.
Yeah, I will describe. Yeah, this is a mirror.
Yeah, here.
It's a mirror with alloy. I have 5 metals. 8 metals. Yeah.
That will
It will not block. It will not break.
there. That alloy having a strength more than the original material. So this mirror is not a glass. It is a perfection finish to the metal and its durability is 5,000 years. That material will not
You can see your face.
Okay.
It's not a glass.
It won't grow.
It's the metal.
It's a
Ah,
metal,
okay.
giving a finishing in such a way. It look like a mirror. It acts as a mirror also.
Yeah. It is done by the handicapped. It is artisans of Kerala. It's a traditional Kerala mirror.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
it's,
His village from
it
his
is my privilege because this is the only mirror in the whole world that will not
UNESCO,
be destroyed till the end of the world.
Ah, okay. That's
UNESCO.
great.
UNESCO.
It's a tradition.
And
tell
so
the
far
name also.
nobody has
Tell the name of the mirror.
switched how they make
Aranmula.
it. This is
Ah,
Lord's
okay.
control.
Aranmula Kannadi. Aranmula is a village and Kannadi means mirror.
You can
I
just
belong to
you
that
can
village.
just Google it and find, sir.
Yeah,
The
find it.
details will be explained in Wikipedia.
From the royal kingdom, from the era of royal kingdom of Tanku, they promoted, and the tourism government of Kerala and government of India promoted this.
Ah, okay. Well,
You
thank
can
you so
see-
much.
You can see your beautiful place, handsome face.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just share.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And this is a precious Brahmin stuff, right?
Yeah.
That is Ganesha, whatever we are starting with the Lord, with the blessing of the Lord Ganesha.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think in Thailand also.
Remover of
we-
obstacle.
The Chinese culture is Indian based.
Indian
We have
based,
this
yeah.
coconut thing.
ആ സമയത്ത് വിളിച്ചാലും മതി
It is.
Alright. Just get used
Okay.
to this.
Like any other event, this event has. Shall we proceed? Like any other events, this event has come to an end, and now I would request our ISRT President, Mr. A. Selvakumar, to deliver a formal vote of thanks. Mr. A. Selvakumar, over to you.
Namaste. Very good morning. I'm S. Kumar, President ISRT, and giving a warm welcome to all on the dais and off the dais, my dear friends and persons, those who are watching today globally. It's my privilege and honor to be along with the great leaders of this radiography forum along with us today as a special occasion and a golden opportunity for us to be launching the GARTIO program by our special guest, Dr. Napapang, after the first function, assuming the office of the ISRT. Thank you, sir, for coming here and grace the occasion, and definitely will be following your instructions and any on the for the profession purpose, anything interested by you. We as a ISRT members in India as one of the biggest allied health force, not only in India, globally, our members are there, will ready to follow and improve the standards globally, sir. And definitely your wisdom and share your knowledge definitely will follow and will make it up. And you are interesting. Our General Secretary is a dynamic person and given the post of the regional coordinator of Asia Australia. So we are proud to be a part of this organization, sir. Thank you for interested on us. Definitely on your busy schedule, after completing the successful World Congress, you consented to be here and grace this occasion. Definitely we are very much thankful to you, sir. And our CEO, Dr. Dimitri, sir, thank you for being here in your busy schedule, because all we know that for the past few days you are constantly working on the front to make the program, your World Congress here, to the new heights. We all see that, because when we are seeing at the national level, when we coming to the international level, and we see a lot of changes, and we are observing your talents and the way of handling the processes. Definitely we got some few points, definitely we will implement in our process also. Thank you for that, sir. Thank you for being here on this great occasion. And our Mr. Steelman, sir, real steelman of our profession. Thank you, sir, for being here with your tight schedule. Recently you visited our India also and grace the occasion here. And without the education processes, our professionals can't be going at bigger heights. With your foundation and trust, you are making the millions of radiographers to the newer heights. Definitely will follow your footsteps, and we are always part of your group, sir. Thank you so much. And Professor Paniselvam, sir, is no words to explain, because all we know that he is one of the pillar for our organization. Without sir's knowledge and wisdom and guidance, it's very difficult for us to make this come to such a higher levels. So your each and every words will keep in mind and make to the next, elevated to the next level, sir. Thank you for being with us and make this program a great one. And our dynamic Mr. Suresh Malerji. I have no words to express my concerns and gratitude for him because for the past 10 years I am associating with him, and his visionary is the different level. No one can go expect such a thing. Well, normally when we need some success, we have to go in step by steps. But he is a visionary. He is thinking 2 steps ahead of the others. So with this dynamic and hard working nature, he made us to be proud today. We feel proud along with Mr. Suresh sir. Thank you, Mr. Suresh. And not only with this, and our ISRT family members. In India, we always call our forum as a family. All our family members given support to us, not only in India and globally. With that help, we are starting the GARTIO. Definitely we'll follow that and will bring to the newer heights, as all told that India is going to be a next generation technologies and will be ahead with all your supports. Thank you, sir. And gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all the others. We are always thankful to all of you for making this program. And my sincere thanks to all our members joined in the GARTIO, Global Association of Radio Technologies of Indian origin. And without their support and in the short span of time, the people joined together to strengthen our organization. We are mutually will get benefited. Thank you all members. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. A. Kumar. Now, I would request Professor Panil Selvam sir to chair the evening to adjourn.
Okay, I think we have come to an end of the program. It was a nice, it's a short and sweet. The program was short and sweet. And once again, on behalf of all of you, we would like to thank all the guests here, respected dignitaries. Thank you very much for the consenting honor, not only to us, not only to our organization, but to our country also. Thank you very much. And now we come to an end of this program. We'll adjourn further. Thank you.
We can have a photo. A group photo is enough because I tell all these are the leaders are celebrities of radiology. You are the celebrities. No,